Hello, thank you for visiting. I hope that what you find within will spark your imagination. It is a very powerful thing. It is what drives science and the rest of the world forward. Please, enjoy this video. It is important to note at this time that the information I present is widely available from countless sources. So, let us begin. The topic I want to discuss is a sensitive one, a topic that most people laugh at when spoken about, the topic of ETs, or aliens. More specifically, I want to discuss the probability of there being intelligent life elsewhere in the universe. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you will give it a bit more thought than before. Those are my hopes, at least. Let us begin with the Drake equation. The Drake equation is an equation used to estimate the number of detectable extraterrestrial civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy. It is used in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, aka SETI. The equation was devised by Frank Drake, Emeritus Professor of Astronomy and Astrophysics at the University in California, Santa Cruz. In 1960, Frank Drake conducted the first search for radio signals from extraterrestrial civilizations at the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in Green Bank, West Virginia. Soon thereafter, the National Academy of Sciences asked Drake to convene a meeting on detecting extraterrestrial intelligence. The meeting was held at the Green Bank facility in 1961. The equation that bears Drake's name arose out of his preparations for the meeting. Quote, "As I planned the meeting, I realized a few days ahead of time we needed an agenda, and so I wrote down all the things you needed to know to predict how hard it's going to be to detect extraterrestrial life. And looking at them, it became pretty evident that if you multiplied all these together, you got a number n, which is the number of detectable civilizations in our galaxy. This, of course, was aimed at the radio search and not to search for primordial or primitive life forms." End quote. This meeting established SETI as a scientific discipline. The meeting's dozen participants, astronomers, physicists, biologists, social scientists, and industry leaders, became known as the Order of the Dolphin. Drake equation is closely related to the Fermi paradox in that Drake suggested that a large number of extraterrestrial civilizations would form, but that the lack of evidence of such civilizations. The Fermi paradox suggests that technological civilizations tend to disappear rather quickly. This theory often stimulates an interest in identifying and publicizing ways in which humanity could destroy itself and encounters with hopes of avoiding such destruction and eventually becoming a space-faring species.
Something to believe in. Something to believe in. Something to believe in. Something to believe in. Silent on the shadow. Silent on the shadow. Silent on the shadow. Silent on the shadow.
A similar argument. The Great Filter, which notes that since there are no observed extraterrestrial civilizations, despite the vast number of stars, then some step in the process must be acting as a filter to reduce the final value. According to this view, either it is very hard for intelligent life to arise, or the lifetime of such civilizations must be relatively short. A final argument is the zoo hypothesis, which states that superintelligent extraterrestrial life exists and does not contact life on Earth to allow for its natural evolution and development. Carl Sagan, a hero of mine, was a great proponent of SETI, quoted the formula often, and as a result the formula is sometimes mislabeled as the Sagan equation.
Sunset Bay.
Let's take a look at the equation. The Drake equation states that
Skipping stones across your
where n equals the number of civilizations in our galaxy with which communication might be possible, and r equals the average rate of star formation per year in our galaxy. Ft equals the fraction of those stars that have planets. Ne equals the average number of planets that can potentially support life per star that has planets. Fl equals the fraction of the above that actually go on to develop life at some point. Fi equals the fraction of the above that actually go on to develop intelligent life. Fc equals the fraction of civilizations that develop a technology that releases detectable signs of their existence into space. L equals the length of time for which such civilizations release detectable signals into space. Considerable disagreement on the values of most of these parameters exists, but the values used by Drake and his colleagues in 1961 were R equals 10 stars formed per year on the average over the life of the galaxy. Ft equals 0.5, half of all stars formed will have planets. Ne equals 2, stars with planets will have 2 planets capable of developing life. In our galaxy, this refers to Earth and Mars. Fl equals 1, 50% of these planets will develop life. In our galaxy, this refers to one of the above developing life. Obviously, it was Earth. However, there is speculation on whether or not Mars once harbored life, or even possibly seeded life on Earth. Fi equals 0.011% of which will be intelligent life. Fc equals 0.011% of which will be able to communicate. L equals 10,000 years, intelligent life, which will last 10,000 years.
Only at the end. Only at the end. Only at the end. Only at the end. 'Cause
So, in summation, even the most conservative of values used in the equation lead to a very large number. You can do the math on your own.
Only at the end. Only at the end. Only at the end. Only at the end.
Let us now take a look at some of the facts. Things we know to be certain within the universe. 1. The universe is 13.7 billion years old. If you think that is amazing, perhaps equally remarkable is the fact that we know this to better than 1% precision. 2. The universe spans a diameter of over 150 billion light years. Current estimate says with regards to the size of the universe pegs it at a width of 150 billion light years. Although it may seem peculiarly inconsistent with the age of the universe, this value is easily understood once you consider the fact that the universe is expanding at an accelerated rate. 3. The Sun, our star, is only one of more than 200 billion stars in our galaxy, the Milky Way. 4. The Milky Way, our galaxy, is one of billions of galaxies in the universe. There are as many galaxies as there are stars in the Milky Way. 5. There are an estimated 50,000 million galaxies in the universe, with a typical galaxy containing 50,000 million to 100,000 million stars. It is estimated that there are 10 to the 22 stars in total in the universe. Our minds struggle to comprehend such vastness. In normal notation, this is a 1, followed by 23 zeros. 6. The most distant galaxy ever observed is estimated to be around 13 billion light years away. Discovered by the Hubble Space Telescope in 2004, it is located behind the galactic cluster of L2218, which bends the object's light. It is a small, energetic galaxy whose light that is seen on Earth now would have set out when the universe was just 750 million years old. This is the most distant object that can be observed consistently. 7. The oldest galaxies we can see are right next door to us in the present universe. Looking out into space, we see images of galaxies that become younger and younger the further out we look. We actually see images of the youngest galaxies in the universe the farther out we look. 8. Our Sun is estimated to be 5 billion years old. It is estimated that it will exist for another 5 billion years. 9. The Earth is 4.5 billion years old. 10. Modern humans have existed for 200,000 years. Consider the age of the universe on a calendar. Our time within that calendar would take up the last seconds of the last day of December. This is truly amazing. We are hardly a blip on the map. Keeping the Drake equation in mind, coupled with the facts I have just revealed to you, I challenge you to say, without a doubt, humans are the only intelligent beings within this all-encompassing structure we call the universe. I maintain that you can't and never will be able to do so. Contact with ETs is not a matter of if, but when. Some even speculate it has already happened. We'll leave that one for another time, another video. Thank you for watching. Ask questions, use your imagination, and never stop looking to the stars.